Welcome, Scotty. Welcome, everyone. Must-win basketball here at the Tigers Den. Kennedy's Tour Shoalhaven Tigers hosting Sutherland Sharks. How you going, Scotty?
Yeah, good, Court. Yeah, so it's the last regular home game of the season for the Tigers, and they still find themselves in fourth spot after their last loss last weekend to the Manly Moringa, who were ranked 13th on the ladder.
Bit of a debacle there, wasn't it?
Yeah, a little bit of a debacle, but you know, hopefully they can regroup tonight, Court, and find themselves another win and defend the Den here at home.
They were a little bit lucky last week because Sutherland actually lost to Bankstown.
Only by 4 points as well.
So, and Hills, I think, got equal points to them, so they could have dropped more, but this is a massive game because you win this, you get a home quarter final. You lose this, we were speaking of it before, you could actually be going to Tamworth for a quarter final to make the finals weekend.
That's right, as you say, there's a ladder log between 4th and 7th spot. So every team from 4th spot to 7th spot's on 12 wins, 5 losses. So yeah, we could finish 4th, or we could drop all the way back to 7th and have to go to Tamworth in 2 weeks' time. Tough road trip, mate. 8 hours on the bus, away from home, mate. It could be tough. So hopefully Ozzo gets his boys rallied and they're ready to play. But this Sutherland team, mate, they're season finalists, mate. They've won it the last couple of years, and so I mean they've probably got a little bit of a different lineup, but they're going to be tough. I mean they are sitting in 7th. As I said, they could be sitting in 3rd or 4th.
Like you said on the table, you got Bankstown's on 15 wins, Tamworth on 15 as well as that's first, second. Gunners on 14, and then you go Shoalhaven, Hills, St George and Sutherland all on 12 wins, and then Hunter and Costa on 11. So it's anyone's guess.
Anyone get, mate. This weekend is a tough road trip for most of those teams, but it's also a tough one here tonight at the Den for the boys. And it doesn't look like it does look like Benny Mo's suiting up. He didn't come out in the lineup.
What was wrong with him?
He's got a slight fracture in his foot that occurred at practice on Thursday, and he's had some X-rays, but he's taping up. He's gonna have a crack, I think.
Well, he's tough as nails, mate. I wouldn't expect anything less from Benny.
No, he's the glue. Here we go, Tigers.
Here we go. We're off. There we go. We're gonna false start there a little bit.
A little false start. I think the ref threw it up a little higher for that these fellas can jump. Can't jump as high as you and I.
A bit ground bound like us. Here we go. Tigers are off. And Oslands.
Ooh. Looking for a foul early.
Very early.
Tough.
What is the key? You're speaking to Ozzy before the game. What's the key, do you reckon, to winning?
I mean, the key to this is to lock down on their scorers. And last week, I think it was Papadreas had 24, and one of the other guys had 22. So it's tough. Like they're going to have to lock down on those guys.
And they've got obviously Freshwater. He's in the top 10 for scoring as well.
Well, he was the other guy from last week that had 22.
Yeah. So I was looking at the leaders. You've got obviously Brown and him are both averaging more than 20 points.
And you got Will.
Yep. Will's around there. Brucey.
Foul on Brown early.
Yeah, a bit of a soft foul there as well. But you know, deal with it. No Matt Gannon tonight, obviously, so
he's joined us. I noticed Ganno's joined us from Tasmania.
Live from Tassie. But so Brown can't afford to get in foul trouble. Obviously, Ty will give you a couple minutes from the bench, but really, with no experienced head on the bench,
Brown's going to have to play a full 40, right?
Oh, you'd nearly hope so. Just tell you what, the refs are getting involved early. 3 fouls in the first 28 seconds.
The refs
set the tone.
Coach Gleason's he's quite animated.
There's nothing wrong with that. Both you and I are the same.
So we're scoreless in the first 30.
Well,
turnover there by the Tigers.
Here we go. Bit of trouble, I think.
There's a travel right there.
And
one. Might have been a little walk there, but
it's all right.
Ref didn't see that, so the basket counts.
Did not see it.
So it went on to Timmy Hammonds, his first. And I know Oz hasn't started weeks again. He mustn't have trained this week.
No, well, weeks he didn't play last week either. This is his first game back because he had that knee injury, obviously, when we 2 weeks ago.
He didn't play Manly.
No, he didn't play Manly either.
Okay, right.
That's a coach killer.
There it is. No block out.
Ooh. Nice. Great D there by Will Oslands. Great D. That's a coach killer, isn't it? Like really, what?
No box out on the free throws. Like free throws, that's a must, right? Get a box out on the free throw.
And it's not like they're giants. Like their biggest fellas sit on the bench.
They're not even starting there 6'8". Like
Like, and you only say that we might even have.
There's a foul
as well. We might even have a height advantage, which is rare with Weeksy on the bench. We're talking about obviously the quarterfinals, how important it is. The women are already qualified straight through the finals weekend.
Yeah, so they finished second. They had 2 losses in the season.
The last 3 games.
Yeah, they did.
Two last 4.
They haven't had Kate Gagnon. She's been out injured. But
broke her foot in Wagga, I believe.
Yep. Yeah, so it's going to be tough.
Another turnover for Brown.
It's going to be tough for them because they've had...
Is Dania back for finals?
She is, but she would have had been 9 weeks off the floor, doing nothing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, maybe doing some fitness stuff, but maybe not doing too much.
But it's like you can train all you want. Game fitness is key, isn't it? And you know that more than anyone because you've gone away on national championship.
For sure. Just come back from the under 16 nationals.
What was your recap of the bit of the tournament?
Look, again, that is a key, right? When your teams aren't fit, and a couple of our teams weren't real fit, I didn't believe they were match fit.
Yeah,
that's where we really let ourselves down.
And you see that in a week-long tournament. First couple of games, you're right, but you were playing 1 or 2 games every day, and that makes the teams who medal, the teams that are fitter on the Thursday, the Friday, and the Saturday when it's medal rounds.
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
And you know that. You've medalled numerous rounds to make that. Jump ball. So going into obviously the women's finals, the semi-finals, the gold miners are playing Maitland.
At home in Maitland, because it's in Maitland. So
oh wow.
So they'll be on their home court playing there with the home crowd.
But Bathurst are, I would say, a very hot favourites to win the women's.
Oh, definitely. And I think if we can put it together, definitely. But we're going to be without our big because
Hannah Ryan's overseas.
She's overseas.
There you go, Will. There you go.
Nice.
Yeah. Will's on the board. Tigers are on.
6-3. 3 minutes in.
Well, it's a couple of turns. At least we've got a good shot there, Scott. That's the key.
You can see how Southo are an older team. They just shift the ball. They're a bit slower with the movement. A lot of pick and roll downs there.
Well, they know what their game is, Scotty.
Yeah.
They know what they are. Whereas Tigers are a running team. Go up. Oh. Brownie. If I'm Tim Hanlon there, I'm shooting that, aren't you?
Oh yeah, sure. Lack of confidence right there, right? Here we go.
Bang. There you go.
33. Benjamin White. Some of these names have been around Sutherland for a long time, Court.
Well, I was saying Gav Costain, who's up here with us as well, that none of these guys that I've actually played against, because I think most of the guys who would be my age still would be playing in the Waratah League.
Yep.
But these guys are probably guys who've played Waratah League before and maybe just want to keep playing.
Well, it's not as serious, right, for them?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Too easy,
boys.
That's speaking of coach killers.
And it looks like Weeksy's coming into the game.
Early.
He's now got 4.
Speaking of Hanno.
Go up, Hanno. Let's go up. Draw a foul.
One more.
Theo.
We're settling. The Tigers are settling.
Oh, dear boys.
Good day, Tommy.
That's timeout. That's good. Timeout.
The Sharks are up and about, and for good reason. They are up. I think it's 13-3 once they fix the score up after 6 minutes. Still. What's Ozzo saying to the boys? The defense is there.
Well, they're not as upbeat as they were the last home game, surely. Like as we saw, there was a tale of 2 halves in the last game.
Yeah.
They played 0 defense in the first half.
And they're only down by 5.
And they really knuckled down and played some defense. They get that job done here. They've got to start like that, right? Like they can't come out complacent, thinking that we're going to defend the downward.
This season's on the line here, Scotty.
Mate, we're in the
finals basketball.
You can't say that we're already in the finals, right? Mate, if it's me right now, I'm wanting to play at home in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah. And you're probably going to cross over against Hills. We look at the table.
Hills have come from nowhere, mate, in the season, mate.
So really, if we win, if we play St George, who we've already beaten before on the Tigers Den.
Total different team, but they've recruited, right? Yeah.
Or Hills, or you're going to, which is probably most likely, going to Hills, not Hills, going to Tamworth.
In Tamworth.
And Tamworth,
tough, mate. Tough.
And they've got an import as well who's scoring more than 25 a game.
Yeah, tough.
Here we go. Shoot the first one, Tommy. Go up.
Jacko. There we go. Weeksy on the last.
Impact.
So I'm not sure the other thing you can do is press this team.
No, well, they're all ball handling, and he's a shooter.
There you go. So
that's wide again.
I guess that's over my point, right? My point is against a seasoned team that's got veterans playing. Yeah. Trapping may not be the way to
go. And really,
maybe half court, right?
None of them are that big. None of them are that big. Like they can all handle the rock. That's a tough call on Weeksy.
That's a tough call on Weeksy. There was contact. There was contact like early before that, right?
Yeah.
So just post up. Let the post have a bit of a go, right?
Well, I think let the boys play. Like I think they're probably getting a little bit too involved early. And it looks like they had 13 on the bench, and the Cubs can't play one. But I reckon they're going to be 12 deep tonight, Sutherland.
Oh man, look at them, man. They've brought 12 with them.
Whereas without Gannon, with Morris with an injury, you're probably only looking at
Martin.
Well, Ty will play a little bit, but it's probably weak.
Oh, boys, that's what I'm talking about, right? They've just trapped. They've trapped twice. They've beaten it twice. Get out of it.
It's probably only Weeksy and I would say Brandon Sampson is your bench options, wouldn't you?
He's wide again.
Bang.
He's feeling it.
Oh. Box out. Yeah. We're lucky there. Like realistically, you're probably not going to get much smells from the other ones. Like Ty will give you some minutes, but
Ty's going to have to give some minutes.
Yeah. Crow's probably not going to give too many minutes. Neither's Timmy Balzer. Good squad members, but another turnover.
Mate, they've got more turnovers than points.
Yep. So Will's actually playing pretty good D. He's probably the only one.
At the moment, yes. I'd agree.
Like, if Oz had any hair, it would be all gone now.
Well, he actually had hair this summer when I saw him, and he's had a shave, mate.
Shave or just watching these guys white again?
White? No, it was number 11.
Who is it?
So it's Freshwater.
Oh, well, that's the leading scorer there. If they haven't got the memo, he scores more than 25 points on the reg, and that corner has opened 3 times, Scotty.
Right.
That's you and I's corner.
I know.
That's bread and butter.
That's it, mate. That's their city.
Here we go. That's not bad. No love.
And I'll tell you, the Tigers haven't got an offensive rebound yet.
No. Weak.
White, feeling it. No.
Weeksy's bigger than all them. Get on the rack. You watch.
And they've barely got a defensive rebound.
No.
2 on Weeks.
That's 2 on Weeksy, and he is sitting.
And he's in. Here comes the mo.
If you're Weeksy, you don't give away silly fouls like that.
So they've ejected their big guy.
And they are rolling the dice with 2 fouls on Weeksy.
Yep. This second. Sutherland's ball from the side.
They just look more calm, don't they, Scott? You keep saying experience.
They really look like they're out of sorts, the Tigers tonight. They haven't come out with the energy they have in the previous games.
No. I also think that's a bit of a tough call there. Yeah, I just think let them play. Let them play through that. Don't you agree?
Agree, mate. Agree.
Like it's been 7 minutes and there's been 8 fouls. I think that's somewhere wrong.
Yeah, it's pretty early on the whistle, right?
Yeah.
Come on, Will. Oh, out of bounds by Sutherland.
Good rebounds, Jackson Weeks.
That's what he's going to do. Oh, they've actually put their big guy on.
Yeah,
but
he's back in.
He's not nearly as mobile as Weeks.
No.
Run the floor. Oh my God, he was open. Shoot that. I don't reckon there was much in that either.
And why is Weeks shooting that shot? Yeah. Will was open, like naked underneath the rim.
Whoever was inbound, he should have got it. Yeah, first time.
Bruce, his brother.
Yeah, right. They run the play for that first cut.
Yes. And mate, they've got some great execution out there out of bounds in the last couple of games. So.
Well, saying that, they scored nearly every time against Canberra.
Yeah, last week they did.
And Canberra
the week
was a
before.
finals team.
Yeah.
Third.
Yeah.
Like, going into it, if you told me that we were down like this to Sutherland, I wouldn't have believed it. Canberra's probably a better side than Sutherland. I know Canberra were a bit down on troops, but that second half was the best half of basketball I've seen the Shoalhaven Tigers play this year.
Yeah.
And we put the back on him. He's gone 0 of 2.
And 2 fouls.
Yep. And here we go.
We're trapping again. So look at this.
Freshwater.
Good job. Good job, Brownie.
Was Freshwater playing Seabull last year?
The basket.
That's what Osland's told me that before.
Weeksy.
Why are we settling for that?
And I think there's cling wrap on the ring. Cling wrap on the ring tonight for the boys. They just can't find one.
Whack.
This guy can knock it too. I've seen him shoot.
1.7.
Another timeout.
Clock's running. Clock's running.
Timeout's
called. So it's not looking pretty for the Tigers. It is.
At the moment, is it?
Just over 7 minutes left. It is 24 to 5.
That's Freshwater again, knocking that 3 down.
No, it wasn't. It was a blonde one. That wasn't Freshwater.
Wasn't it? What was his number then? Oh, 7.
7, yeah. It wasn't Freshwater. Freshwater's 11.
Jerome enemy.
No, it's 7. That's just the number.
Yeah. That's what we're just saying, right?
Geronimo. Also, they've actually called him back from no timeout.
Yeah, I know who called that.
Well, if you're Sutherland, that's what I thought. Why you... What? They had their time.
No. What is? Why can't he have the timeout? He can have the timeout, right? It's saying that they scored. Black ball. Can't have it on black ball.
Wow.
Right, John?
Excitement over here.
They scored.
Let's go, Tigers.
They called it. It's Tigers' ball.
So is that what they're saying, Scotty?
Yeah. They're saying they can't have it on the Tigers' ball.
There we go.
Foul score. On 11.
Let's just say that Lucky Sutherland has 12 players
That's
because
second.
they might actually all be found out at this rate.
Is there a timeout? Yeah. Oh, he's coming out now. The coach is out.
Come on, crowd. He shouldn't be on the court.
He called a timeout just then. Foul. Why can't he?
It's going to be an exciting night.
Timeout?
No timeout?
That's a mess.
It is timeout. Timeout and
It's got to be.
we'll go back to what we're
A
talking
bit
about.
of confusion right now here at the Tigers then.
Absolutely.
No one knows who the timeout was. And it's all happening.
It's all happening except it's all happening for Sutherland.
Yeah, it's all happening except for the scoring side of things for the Tigers. Mate, with 2 minutes 42 to go in here, Court, this would probably be the lowest quarter the Tigers have scored in the season that we've been here. Right?
And they're a scoring team. You look at their percentage, they scored more than 90 points per game on average, and they scored 5 through the first 7.5 minutes, Scotty.
Crazy, right?
Zest doesn't score that low.
No way. And if we do, we put on 40 the next quarter, right?
But we'll shoot our way out of the slump.
And hey, look, the coach shouldn't have walked on the court either, right?
Yeah, well,
yeah.
I think there was a bit of confusion, but really, he just shouldn't just say it's not the NBA.
No, mate, you're not Phil Jackson.
No, you're not.
You're not Coach Pop.
Coach Pop can walk where he wants, can't
That's right, he's a legend, right? So
What about the news that Kyrie wants out of Cleveland.
Yeah, big news today. Breaking news.
It's everywhere. He said that he either wants to go to your Spurs.
Yeah.
The Knicks? Why would you want to go to the Knicks?
No, why would you want to go to New York?
And then he also said Minnesota, which is interesting because they just all loaded up and they probably don't have room for him now. They just signed Jeff Teague and all those players.
Well, it could be. He could end up with the Sydney Kings the way it goes. Is going right.
Yeah. And I think the other team was the Heat.
Oh yeah.
And the Heat probably don't need him either because they got their best player's Goran Dragic and he's a one man as well. Oh wow. Oh, jeez.
Well, the big fella. Weeks is lucky there. Weeks is lucky not to get his third.
2 points, 25.
Oh no.
Oh, Brown's down.
That's Brown down.
Brown down. So where does he end up? Well, I mean, he probably won't start the season with Cleveland.
No, right, yeah.
The rumour was I heard Melo and picks for Irving.
I heard that too, actually. Yeah, I read that somewhere. Yeah.
So Melo gets his wish to get out of there. Kyrie goes there, can be a superstar in New York. Geez, to be under the big lights there. And then what?
Mate, and under the pump there too,
But
right?
does that make Cleveland better? I don't think it does.
No.
Like, how can you have on the court? Like, you probably say LeBron plays the 1, and then Carmelo's the 3. Love.
Yeah.
You're probably too big. JR.
How are they going to guard smaller teams, right?
Well, how are they marking the Warriors?
Yeah. How are they marking the Spurs even, right?
Or Houston.
Yeah.
Look at Houston. They're going to roll out a team with like Paul, Eric Gordon, Harden, Ariza.
Wow.
And then at the moment, if they don't get Melo, they run Ryan Anderson at the 4, and he can shoot it like anyone on possessed.
Yeah. Oh, maybe. Just.
He can come play possessed. So I just don't know. Like, but you'd have Kyrie on the Spurs, but like I can't see what can you guys offer him?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because you got like Parker out for a bit.
Depends what Coach Pop's got in his pocket, right?
Travel.
It's called 25 for the foul.
That's probably right.
Fouls are on 25.
Bit of hustle there.
That's his second.
I just don't know what they can offer. Like, what would Cleveland want apart from a guy named Kawhi Leonard who's probably not getting traded? LaMarcus?
Yeah, maybe. Let's talk about him moving, right?
But do they need LaMarcus when they've already got Love?
No, probably not.
Would you trade LaMarcus for Kyrie? I would if I'm the Spurs.
I would, yeah. I would.
Because you've already got Pau Gasol.
Yeah. I mean, I would. Yeah.
You've got David Lee already.
And give us another guard in the rotation.
Because Parker's out already till January, February.
He is, and Ginobili signed.
He's back, but like he's not getting any younger.
He's 700 years old, right?
Yeah, and like I know you like you got some good youngsters like Deontay Murray. Brandon,
Come on, Tigers, defense.
Here we go. Tigers had a bit of a spurt.
Yeah, and whack.
It's 26-10. Don't dig down on the post, mate.
Great rebound.
Whack. It's going up, you reckon?
Nah. Pin downs.
Cross screen.
Comes across screen.
Oh, great. Thanks for joining us, Graham. And I agree, go Tigers. M. Patterson, I think Liv's assistant coach today, or she was before. She's over there. And she's back on the fan side now. Got a couple other people joined in, so welcome everyone.
Come on, boys. One away.
That's a tough shot.
And then to stand there and not playing dirty, right?
Here we go. And yeah, there's
Bang. No box out again.
wow. Bit lucky there.
Tigers defense.
Hey Em, thanks for joining us. Scotty's here as well.
Hey Em, how you doing?
And Quay Ads joined us. But I don't mind the Spurs. If you can pair Kawhi with Kyrie, especially you can build with that. They're both mid-20s.
Yeah, I definitely totally agree.
Like, he's a scorer, and you probably don't need to defend when you got your Danny Greens, you got Kawhi's probably the best defender in the league.
There we go, boys.
That's not a bad shot though. You'll take that.
Yeah. Here we go. Lock it in.
Luke
Well,
Barrett.
Rose end up at the Cavs, says
Well,
Luke Barrett.
he's not signed anywhere, and if Kyrie goes, they're going to need a point guard.
Come on, Tigers.
Rose could end up there.
He could have done that. I heard the Bucks have been very interested in him. And maybe I heard Chicago as well, but so I can't see him going to the Cavs unless Kyrie gets moved.
All the way down.
And
Here we are, quarter time.
There it is, quarter time.
and Empaz, yes, we'll tell those Aussie boys to lift their game.
Tigers 10.
We've been telling them all game, man.
So at quarter time, the Tigers trail 26 to 10. But they actually played a bit better in the last couple of minutes. A bit more intensity, a couple of stops. But this can't, like you said, glad you're up on the ring, Scotty. This can't score.
It's one of those nights, right? Like some nights the hoop looks like a bloody hula hoop. And tonight, mate, she's
tiny.
Mate, she looks like a wedding ring.
In the 100 block, they've still got 34 numbers left, folks.
If we're talking about the women's game, so they're playing Coffs Harbour.
Coffs Harbour have been a little dark horse.
Have we beaten Coffs Harbour this year?
We have. We beat them in the first Central Venal weekend.
Yes. Was that a close game?
Yeah, it was reasonably close.
But we had Hannah.
Yes, and I was talking to Oz about it, who was at that helping out at those games because Gary Ann was away, and he said if it was any team they didn't want to play, it probably wouldn't be Coffs. But they're athletic, they're big.
But so we're going to miss out. But you said before, Maitland come fourth, but it's at Maitland. So you're going to have a raucous crowd, and you don't want to quite play with Bathurst because you've got Kleeman, you've got Murray, you've got Lapeo.
Yeah.
Like without Hannah on, I don't know who can stop Lapeo.
And then they've got
some other little guards as well.
A couple other little guards too. So in Bathurst, look, they're going to be.
I think they are short price favourites, but it's a game of basketball and anything can happen. So
when you look at their stats for the season,
the Coffs Harbour,
they got some really average. Like when I say average, there's some real clear across the board stats here. They got a couple of girls averaging 13 points, 16 points, and then 10 points. So they got.
Jessie Reeves is back from college.
Yeah, so she's
13.
She's only played 6 games.
So you think she would came back?
She may not be playing anymore. Who knows?
Oh right, but you say there's balanced attack. You've obviously got Rachel McGinsky, Laura Bamford, 13, 16 respectively, Jessie Reeves, and Ellie Crampton. So you got it's a balanced attack.
And then you got Siam Woods on 10. And you got Eleanor Hewitt on 9.7 points again. So they got 4 or 5 girls.
Which the Tigers are going to need because you think...
Well, you look at the Tigers stats.
You're going to get the 2 Kate, Bellamy and Denya are going to get theirs. Liv Patterson's probably going to reach double figures.
So you look at the girls' stats from our season.
So what are the averages?
So we got Bellamy averaging 21. We got Kate Denya only averaging 17.
Yep.
I shouldn't say only, and Liv Patterson averaging 10.
But then
the closest is Ash Waters, who's only played half the games on 6 points.
But she's pretty solid though.
They got 5 or 6 players averaging 10 plus. We've got 2.
Brucey and 1. I'll tell you what, it only took them 3/4 of the first quarter to get going, but they've finally woken up.
And that's probably the first offensive rebound they've got.
Absolutely it is. Did Wagga win the women's last year? So
they won it.
And then this year
they've still got a game pending. They've still got to play Bathurst tonight in Bathurst.
Oh, so if they win that, they
could jump in.
But they're playing the league leaders.
Yeah.
Brucey, yes. We got his ear. Tommy got away with an absolute hack then. From here.
Did you see that, Johnny? It was a hack and a half right there.
Tommy got away. Now that's a foul. Some of the other ones probably under foul. It's alright though. Oh yeah. We'll leave him open. He's the shooter.
Here we go. He should have kicked it that way, right?
Yeah. I agree.
Kicked it that way.
Correct. Or 22. Don't move. You've been hitting every shot in the corner. Stay in the corner. That's the old jack him in bread and butter. Here we go. That's not
go,
bad.
Tommy,
Tommy.
come on.
Tommy. There they go in. Let's listen down.
2 points.
I have a feeling this slow start's going to kill us come the end though.
Yeah, it depends how long these guys can go for.
No, there's not much in that.
Opposed to what the hack was a minute ago.
Yeah, so we've gone back to our starters. It's going to be interesting how much time we actually get from our benches, like we've already discussed.
Yeah.
And look at them, they just got a mass start. They've got 3 on, 3 off.
Brought a few of their starters back in here too.
Fouls on Bruce. Osborne, 6 is first.
Still got, they brought Freshie. No, my freshwater's currently off still.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and, oh, he's missed. White missed.
Good block out there by Timmy
And the White Tigers.
from Hanno.
We'll count that as a defensive board.
Just. You got a finger to it. Here we go, Tigers. Execution now.
Get good shot. You've had 2 good shots in a row. Will, get on the rack, get on the rack. One more. There you are. Nice shot.
Brucey.
Get in there. Willie, oh my God.
Oh,
Will Oslands. Now all the Oslands and the Sharks have caught a timeout.
the Sharks.
Wow.
They're a little worried.
They're still down by 10. Still down by 10.
Yeah, it might be a little bit worried. I mean, that's a run. It's probably an 8-0 run there. against
So
Southern.
end of the first, start of the second, yep. But it just comes down to the bit more hustle on D they're playing with.
And a bit of getting after it down here.
And like you said, getting the offensive boards obviously, but they're executing the extra pass. Great shot by Brucey. Tom Osland's one shot before, so they're getting the right shots. Before they just want to get the turnovers they're going to have in the first quarter.
At
least half a dozen.
First appearance in
At
finals,
least.
first time since 2010. And they'll take on the Cross Harbour Suns in the semi-final in Maitland on Saturday the 12th. So we wish the girls all the best. There's a few of them here, all the best girls. Keep training hard.
Chance actually told me that he's going to have cheeseburgers one time. Don't think we're in danger tonight.
We're not even in danger of a hash brown.
This should be a rule that the team has to pay. If they don't make over 60, they have to pay.
They can pay for the cheeseburgers.
Yeah, did he slide then?
This guy's pretty decent in the post.
No, don't mind him.
Undersized, but splash. No.
Looked good, didn't it? Oh,
Job,
lucky.
Timmy.
Records.
Here we go, Tigers. Nice, kept it alive. There you go, Brucey.
Good, Brucey. And one. Here they go.
Was a foul there or not?
I don't know. We'll take
See a
it though.
foul or not?
Marto, was there a foul there? Do you reckon?
Fouls are on 6.
Got him.
Joel Berry.
I have Timmy for Weeksy.
Timmy.
I was meaning to ask you since we last been there. James Hunter signed for Stumpy.
That over there.
We got fed. You beauty.
You want a drink?
I'm alright, thanks, Stump. Alright.
He's got one. Yeah, I'll have a bottle of water, mate.
Number 5.
Late, I'll come and get it. I'll come in at half time and get it.
But former Tiger James Hunter's signed for the Breakers.
Breakers. Yeah. So I got a little bit on that.
So he started his career here from
In
under
juniors, so under 12s, mini
I
ball.
think, junior Cubs. He was telling me.
When he got
And one. Mate, the Tigers are on.
here they come.
Yeah, we agree. Stumpy must have had a word to him in the basket. Yeah, it's the food. What's the intel on Hunter?
So from there he went to school in Sydney.
He went to boarding school?
Private school.
Yep.
And then he played for the Sydney Comets and played youth league.
Did he play GPS system as well?
Yeah, he played in the GPS system.
With Rex Nottage.
With Nottage at Newington, I think.
Yeah.
And here come the Tigers. It's now a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, we are on.
I don't think the Sutherland scored.
Not this quarter. Here we go. Big stop again. One more stop, and it's. I reckon the house could. The fans, and it's not a bad. It's pretty close to full house.
Here he is. White. No.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh, he's going for it. He's going for it. Oh, somehow Tom Osland has kept that ball in. Oh, foul. So after he finished high school, he went to
College.
College.
So he did himself up a little clip on YouTube, and I don't quote me the college he went to, but I can find out.
I think he went to a couple. So I believe he went to junior college. He got red shirted. Then he was telling me when I did my wide ward with him.
Oh yes. Okay.
Yeah. So he then he went to a number of colleges. Then he went and played in Spain for 9 months.
Yep, that's
played
right.
for Ballarat in the Seabull.
And then ended up back in New Zealand with the
Sutherland Sharks.
And from there he's had a couple of stellar seasons in the New Zealand NBL.
Yep.
And now he's contracted with the
Breakers. He played with the New Zealand select team as well.
That's right.
Yes, and he's actually training with the Tall Blacks. There was the 14-man squad. I think he gets cut
His dad is a Kiwi.
Yeah, his dad's from Dragon.
Dragon, mate. He's the bass guitarist.
Correct.
Dragon, yeah.
Yep. So he's
lived out at Camworra all their life.
Yeah, they're still there now. Oh, Weeksy! Big block.
Says no.
Yeah, not in Weeksy's house. Here we go. The house is bang. Oh, no rebounders. Oh, Brown still going. 2 shots for Brown. How many timeouts do the Sharks get?
They've already had one, haven't they?
Yep. Oh yeah, bring the glue in.
The stiffness in.
Ben Morris on. Will Osland's off. He's been good, Will Osland's. So I want to speak to him. I think he's going to back up Pledger, play a bit of backup 4-5 for him.
Wow.
So, mate, it's great. So it'd be great for us to follow the NBL. Local talent playing in the NBL. Obviously, I'm a Hawk. You're a King.
Yeah, mate.
But now we have a bit of
might have to be a breaker as well.
Soft spot for the breakers, absolutely. So I think he's been training with them before, but he's actually the 8th player signed for him now, and they've got the 3 last spots are import spots. So
so he's there.
Yeah, and he said their last couple of import spots are going to be guard spots because they've also got plenty of bigs. They've got Pledger, Abercrombie, Rowe, so they're big.
Defense.
Here we go. Fresh water. Okay. They haven't got the memo. Wow. Oh. Great pass. It won. Here come the Tigers.
Someone take a bet. What's sports bet coming in at?
Well, we were out to about $5.50 at the end of the second quarter. And Sharks had not scored in the second quarter.
So they're 4 minutes into this quarter. They have not put the ball in the hole once.
Nope. And we have scored 14-0 run. Martis has told us.
14-0.
Soon to be 15. Bang.
Bonnie's now got 5 points. Good defense.
Great defense, boys.
There we go. Sharks can't get a ball to save their life right now.
Can't get a score either, right?
Yeah, I agree, Graham Johnson. Go Tigers. Tigers are on fire.
Who roars? Tigers
yes. Roar. 5-1 foul count. If I'm the Tigers, if I'm Oz, get in the rack. Mate, they're going to foul you. Their coach ain't happy.
He's talking about flash in the middle. Patience with the ball. Don't throw it high.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Jimmy.
Oh.
Tigers have been relentless on the defense this quarter.
It's a foul. Bit of a dumb foul there by Brown, I think.
Fouls are on 10.
That's good stuff, right?
Like Brown, that's his second.
There you go. We've got plenty. So it's only a snack to a big feed after the game. We get looked after by Stumpy, don't we?
Takes care of us, mate.
Defense.
Another stop here. Hell, look. Brendan Sampson. He is away.
Did he throw it down?
It can usually. Wow, the Tigers are in front.
It's taking some time, but we got there, right?
Tigers 28, Sharks 26.
Weeks is third. That is going to be costly. Weeks is third.
Bowser on Jackson Weeks, that's his third. Subs into the Tigers.
Ty Martin, Tim Hanlon on, Weeks and Brown off.
Oh, Gando.
You're watching on his TV.
What's on the big screen, mate? He's
Beauty.
looked in. I need you, Gando. Where are you?
Well, we definitely need your experience and your ball handling, Gando. Hano with the board.
So, Weeks and Brown went to the bench.
Yep.
And Benny Mo's in with
Yes,
Ty Martin.
Yep. Tom
Goes
Osland.
Tom
Oh, it's 7 o'clock on a Saturday night and the bank is still open.
Off the window, 3 points.
I think he called it.
And he didn't need to go to the ATM for that one. He went
No.
straight to the bank because it was
Bank.
still open.
Go. Oh. The Tigers' defense is incredible right now.
Well, that's what we said earlier, right? They have to.
That's what won them against Canberra.
Going to a 2-3 zone.
They are.
Defense.
The coach has just called 23, which is 2-3 zone.
Righto. Benny Morris. Pass.
it
Oh
away.
my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, nothing.
Big guy.
Brendan Sampson is everywhere.
Oh. Hustle.
Brendan Sampson, that's excellent.
Hustle plays everywhere.
That's what wins basketball games.
Does, mate. That's right, mate. Tigers have just taken a little bit of time to warm up, let themselves out of the cage.
In their defense, it is a little bit colder than Tigers did. Wow. That guy just cleaned out Tim Hanlon.
Good. That'll be the big fella's third foul too.
At least. The 2 shots for Hanno? Do they call offensive or defensive?
They call it a offensive foul.
Offensive, so not 2 shots.
He's got 3.
There he goes. Yeah, you're right. They're sitting back in a 2-3 zone, forcing us to shoot 3.
Chris has joined us. Good day, Chris.
Chrissy Lahane. Your brother Rob was about before. I can't see him right here now.
Here come the Tigers.
So they're going to run a bit of swinger now, I think.
Here they come. Here comes Benny down the race. Corner pops.
You got to attack. You got to attack. We got to attack in good spots. Get on the seams.
One of the trademark Sutherland shots.
The Osland floater.
Throw it up and it'll go in. So why do you have to have hands on?
Time.
Now time. Get your hands out.
Fouls on 5.
Oh, these egg sandwiches, mate, they look alright.
Martin makes his first.
Nick Jennings has joined us as well.
Jenko.
Alex Brown, Will Oswald's back on.
Just in time for the Tigers run.
Chris was joined us all the way from Wodonga
Well, welcome,
in
Chris.
Victoria.
We got one from Victoria, one from Tassie.
7, Will Oswald.
Yeah, the boys Gando.
That's his first.
Boys are on.
I need a few white nighters, Gando, for after the game. You're not here tonight.
Tigers trying himself for the foot there. Now they're both on the bonus.
There we go.
So,
So they scored 3 points.
are they all winning from the free? They make a free throw, or was it a free throws? I think they've all been free throws. Yeah, Marto agrees. They've scored 4 points this quarter, all off the line. You got to attack the seams here, don't you?
Yeah, we'll get in amongst the gaps. Yeah, there it is.
There you are. Because they're in foul trouble. The worst you're going to get is blocked or a foul, so 2 shots.
Tigers are in foul trouble too now. They're both on
Yeah.
5 each.
So it's probably a smart call. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Oh, good tap away.
wow.
Can you get this? Oh, good job.
Benny Morris!
Benny Morris! The glue, the quickest bloke back is the oldest bloke on the floor.
And he's got a broken foot.
All that time, Wenny. Bad luck, mate.
Here we go. They got both the glues on there. All three. Between Brendan and Benny Morris and Hanlon, a lot of hustle. So with 3:41 to go in the second quarter, Tigers actually lead by 3 points.
South Coast Stairs, Matt Tyler, Michael Hill Painter, Coates Hire, TJ Gardner Holmes, Evanston Jones.
Wow, this is the intensity on defense, isn't it? Jekyll and Hyde between versus
Hammer Windows, Shoalhaven Shuttle, Southern Highlands Plastering, Johnson Motorsports, F45.
Rob Crawford's telling us to stop feeding our face. He's been feeding his face for 50 years.
Inlet Cinema, South Coast Security.
Well, you know where we get food? Because there's no hot dogs left.
That's right, Crawford. There's no hot dogs left because you ate them all.
Have to be quick with hot dogs, don't you? He can sniff out a hot dog from a mile away.
I probably need to come and join you blokes one day in the wrap up.
The White Ward.
White Ward.
Oh, mate, we
talk some talk then, mate.
Tell you, no dribbles talk then. It's
all
facts. All facts. It's like we're doing now. It's a bit of basketball on the side.
So I'm going to do a little presentation to our sponsors at half time.
Oh, good. Because last home game of the year.
Last home game, and just in case we don't get that quarter. By the way, look at this, we might get that quarter final.
Don't jinx it.
No,
Touch wood.
I know. But, have a bit of
Great
faith
D,
in the boys.
great D. Don't foul. It's a key not to foul now because you're in foul trouble. Oh, have we gone to a 3-2 as well there? Oh, wow.
Oh, yep.
That's their first field goal. It took 6.5 minutes.
3-2.
Here we go. Will's going up.
He's kicking it.
One more.
Nice. Bad luck.
Not a bad look. I don't mind that. There's Josh Anderson running the point. Well, the blue.
Isn't that funny? Like Tommy Osland waves his arms up about the delay of game.
Well, last week wasn't there?
We played him in the final, and Gando got his tech fouls.
Oh yeah.
It's all because of delay of game stuff.
Yep.
Some Euros.
Yep. Brendan, bang. Get in there. Tell you what, I don't think there's much in there. Who do they call that on? I think this ref likes the sound of his own whistle a little bit.
He's a bit of a character.
Jeez.
So Nick Jennings is telling us that
Sharks need a guy. My mate Josh Hansen running the point. They've got a couple of chefs trying to run the point at the moment.
Oh, bam! Bank's still open, mate.
The bank hasn't closed yet. Tommy Oswald opened it.
Saturday night, open at the bank.
You like the sound of your own voice, like
Bank.
this ref Courtney. Thank you, Jenko. You like the sound of your own voice as well. But you have your own show on the Jink. I haven't seen that lately. Is it still going?
Run out of funds.
Yeah. Post-production's costing too much. So, Brent.
Low battery.
That's right. Brendan Sampson and...
Let's go, Thomas.
Sorry, mate.
That's right. Been busy. Never too busy for your fans. Another foul. The Brendan Sampson and Ben Morris have gone to the bench, and I believe that Bruce and Tom have come back on.
3 minutes to go in the second. We're shooting free throws. This game's going to go forever. There's 300 fouls called.
Well, it's the fouls. And there's going to be no players left at this rate.
Just robbed you 2 points.
Yeah,
that's right. I was going to make a free throw to save his life.
Bank it if you need to. Brendan did.
Tom has.
Tom has
not on the 3-point line, mate, right?
Exactly right. Oh, he's gone 0-2. That's a coach killer.
They're in the trap still.
Get that out. Oh, wow. Put it in, Brown.
It's a foul.
It's exciting.
Nice for the Tigers. Graham Johnson. Nice for the Tigers to make it that Sutherland really had a chance. Yeah, that's going to be a head start, make the game more interesting for everyone.
Steal. We're away.
Brucey.
Euro.
Here we go. Oh. Yes, Leanne. It's been a great comeback now. The Tigers got to finish it off.
Defense. Get there, Tigers.
Sharks coach is looking at the Sharks coach saying he's very animated.
Well, he actually walked on the court before. He probably nearly should have got T-boned. He's not liking this comeback at all. They've only scored 6 points all quarter, Scotty.
They've really slowed him out, right?
4 free throws and 1 made basket. They've got more chance to add to that now, but it's been a great quarter for the Tigers. They've got to finish off strong now, go into the break it up. Well, they've obviously got a bit of faith here.
It's white. It is white.
And he's been white hot.
Early.
Very early.
The Sharks are circling. There's blood in the water. The old chestnuts.
How many puns can we get in a telecast? I love a good pun.
Hopefully the Tigers...
Brown! Oh, that's all ball. That's a good call. Yeah, they're off to the races now. Charge! Wow. That's good D by Brucey.
Great D.
I think it's a fair call. Hit him right in the chest.
Tom Hensley with the charge.
Poor Sharks so close to Shoalhaven River but can't swim. Graham is on fire.
As long as the Tigers take this in their jaws and
get roaring.
Get roaring. Jaws being the optimum word there.
Yes,
right?
jaws. We'll keep it on land.
Petrified as a kid, mate, when I watched that movie.
Oh, I'm not a shark fan either, don't worry. Tell you who isn't a shark fan, Nick Fanning. Doesn't like a shark. For good reason. Great. Oh
dear.
Brown's got to make that. Oh. Brown again. Foul. Wow. Oh.
Get it, Timmy. Hanno. Hustle.
Off black.
You reckon off black as well?
Good hustle.
Off black.
Tomato.
Get in amongst the home, boys. Get around them.
We haven't hit too many threes, to be honest. Tommy,
Bank again. Here it comes.
Use glass, Tommy.
Defense.
Yeah, he got Brucey for that foul.
What'd they call a foul for? Bit of tension in the den.
There's a bit of toughness.
I believe Brucey got a regulation foul.
So what happened?
No, it must be a tech.
He got an unsportsmanlike.
Brucey got unsportsmanlike Martis informed us, and then 52 got a foul as well. Or was he the shooter?
No, he got a warning.
Oh, official warning.
Official warning, yeah. 52 just got an official warning.
Yeah, 52 got something, so he got the warning.
Yeah, the referee warned him.
Should have got the first one at 52.
Yeah.
2 shots and possession.
Yeah.
Man, that's a momentum killer.
Killer, right?
The Tigers had momentum here, and now we've lost the lead, and they've got another chance to extend their lead. Play the Jaws music chance.
Crowd's not very happy. They're saying a few words down there.
Well, absolutely. The crowd is. They know who'll be leading that. Wings the old man.
He was leading it earlier.
He loves the banner. Whack. That's a facial. Box out.
No.
Hit the ring.
He got a rebound. Clear ball.
Clear ball, 14.
He's going black ball.
He's giving it to black.
Oh my God.
That is wrong.
That could be the worst call I've seen in the den.
That's wrong.
Mate, this is a comedy of errors.
Time out, Graham Johnson. Mate, that.
He shot the clock with 2 seconds.
And the shot, and he got a rebound, so it should have been a 14 seconds.
Should have been a 14.
Was a reset. Hit the ring and he got a rebound.
Now the clock's running. Is that the reason? Was there a reason?
Second reset.
Stop the clock!
Stop the clock.
Is the clock running for a reason?
The clock's still running, the clock's still running, clock's still running.
No, they just lost 30 seconds there, John. 20 seconds.
Oh my God. Yeah, they lost at least 20 seconds.
20
there.
seconds right there.
Because, and they still didn't reverse the call.
What?
Oh,
Chance
that's
of
Shark.
Chance of music.
Oh, wow. But the thing is, you could cut the tension with a knife.
Yeah.
It is
Thick.
dense.
It's thick as thieves here tonight.
Oh.
The tension in this game is massive because you know why?
Ramifications.
Mate, it has to, right? It has to be.
Winner gets a home final. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Loser probably goes to Tamworth. Or is it Tamworth? Yes, Tamworth.
Good job, Brownie.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Foul. Brownie on the line.
It's hostile at the den tonight.
And it's only in the second quarter.
I'm not sure if I want to go down there at half time now. Like I'm wearing a Tigers jumper,
I
right?
know, second quarter. But we're going to be here till 9 o'clock tonight. Maybe 10. Yeah.
So we might hand over to Gav with a minute to go and get him in to have a little chat.
For sure.
You up for it, Gav?
Well, we were talking
last minute and a half because I'll go
Yep.
down and I'll do these presentations.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I'll,
for sure.
I'll catch you all back in the second.
Yes. 19 fouls. 19 fouls this quarter. Let's jump in, Gav. So I'm joined by Gav Costain, obviously New South Wales country player. He's playing for Illawarra under 18s. He was telling me before they just won the country champs. So run us through a bit like the country champs himself, Gav.
Got off to good wins on the first day, but third day we just didn't seem to turn up.
Just a bit fatigued.
Yeah,
It is a long tournament.
Yeah.
3 days.
Seven games max.
Wow.
Just didn't turn up on the second day.
Yeah.
Had a tough
Will. Oh. But you said you came through the chockies against Penrith in the final.
Yeah. Well, we actually lost to Penrith on the second day. It was
In a pool game.
Yeah. And we also lost to Coffs, but met Coffs in the semi.
Coffs? Really? Who's Coffs got?
Well, they've got Matu Malawetch from
Of course, yeah.
from Newington College, another
Yeah.
state player, Mitchell Mihai.
Is he originally from Tamworth?
Matu is originally from Armidale.
Armidale,
Yeah.
my bad.
And
Yep.
he's now a part of the Newington school.
Okay,
all that
but he
program.
plays for Coffs.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so had a tough loss to Coffs and Penrith on day 2, but came through on day 3 and
So you beat Coffs in the semi,
yep,
and then beat Penrith in the final.
Yeah.
Wow. So then, how's the CPL looking?
CPL, we haven't lost a game. We've been playing well, really gelled together as a team.
Is that finals yet?
One more round to go next weekend.
Where's that at?
That's at Maitland.
And then?
Finals
Round?
weekend is in Minto.
Wow. Yeah, and so then
We've got
Maitland's
eight.
last round, then where's finals at?
Finals will be held at Minto this year.
Oh, yeah, Central, yep. And when are they?
That is in a month.
So in August.
Yeah.
Righto. Because, yes, I think they're just after the senior finals.
Yeah.
The senior finals are on the 12th. Tom Oslands! Oh, here we go! Tigers alive! Here we go.
Thanks, Tigers.
Wow, that would have been a dagger.
Defense.
Oh, see how nervous is it? Here we go. 6, 5, 4.
Sharks seem to be stressing a bit.
A little bit. Well, you got 4 seconds. So really, not much time, but you've got enough time to get a good shot off.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Is Freshwater on? He's inbounding, so I reckon they're going to go. Give it to him and get off the inbounder. Here we go. Oh, they lobbed it inside. Oh, too easy. Will Oslands. It's a bit of a lacklustre finish, but at half time, the Tigers at 41-39. Thanks for joining us, Gav, and good luck the rest of your season.
No worries, thanks, Gordon.
And we'll be back in about 10 minutes time for the second half. Join us then.
Half time's all about Scott.